I think a lot of the best work that I do is collaborative. For instance, every April for National Poetry Month, a friend and I collaborate on a poem a day. It's some of the best stuff I think either of us has ever done, because it's something that is different than what either of us would do on our own. The best moments in the classroom have to do with things that I've been pushed to do by a colleague or that I brainstormed together with a colleague. First is the J-term course that I teach with Dan Clay, where we have students write and act in and sometimes direct their own one-act plays. Dan and I are constantly needing to reconfigure day by day, really hour by hour, exactly how we're gonna tweak things based on the kids and what the kids are coming up with. And it's exhausting, but it's fantastic stuff. What we really want kids to do is compose together. It's about just exploring those ideas, and a lot of their best ideas come out of things they bounce off each other. I find it easiest on a departmental level. And often that sort of thing comes out best almost on the fly, where you turn around and say to the person sitting behind you, I know that I want them to really look at like satire, but I don't really know what I want to do with that. And then to have somebody, shoot ideas back and forth with you for 15 minutes and come up with a class plan. The thing that I struggle with more is making time for something like cross-departmental collaboration or real collaboration with students. So it's hard to come up with real time to set aside to just kick around ideas and see what happens with low stakes. I need more of that myself, actually, as a teacher, because I feel like when we do get that sort of time, the stakes are more or less like, by the end of this hour, you need to have figured out X. Right. I find that stressful. For one thing, because it's site-specific, it forces me to come up with assignments from scratch, which is a lot of fun. I also really do think of it as a collaboration that the students have with the space and learning how to respond to art in ways that are not a thesis-based essay. Those are the kind of things that I want to make more time to do, and that it's always hard to do. And speaking of visual art, I've always appreciated working with you, David, on Apollon. We merge our strengths together and end up with something really cool. Yeah. I think it's about a willingness to break your own habits and to try new things. It's really easy, especially when you are rushed, to just essentially say to yourself, I'll just do it the way I did it last year. I already have the stuff. But I think it's the willingness to break your own habits, and it's willingness to not know everything all the time and to maybe even be wrong.